Every once in a while, gold pauses, not because it's done moving, but because it's preparing to make a statement. And this week feels like one of those moments. They trade the market. I trade only my namesake. I am gold, not just a trader, but a trader who trades only her namesake. Gold on gold. Welcome back to the channel where we don't just predict price, we study behavior, decode structure, and align with precision. Because in this market, clarity is power. Let's head to the chart so I can show you what I'm seeing this week. Here on the monthly, we can see the monthly candle still has 13 days and 4 hours to close. I would have loved to call this an FVG, but we wouldn't know that yet until the monthly candle gets close. So right now, there's really nothing here on the monthly. And the weekly has just been bullish candles, like I said last week, just bullish. This candle closed with a rejection, but there's still nothing here. Alright, here on the daily, this was the last week of structure on the daily. Here was the last week of structure. I still have my eyes on this FVG here. I have my eyes on this FVG. I don't know what year gold will reach here or if it will at all, but I got my eyes here. And I took a buy from this FVG on the close of market on Friday. We got a sweep and then we got this FVG, which I took a buy from. Hopefully we see a new high or we come down using our fib. Yeah, for the previous video that I did, if you don't know where to get your fib, just come to this area, click on this, and then you see your fib. You can add it to your favorite so it appears down. So that's how I got the fib. I got people asking me in my DM. So you take it from bottom to top. So you can see. That's why I use confirmation entry here, because this FVG, because gold has been going crazy, this FVG is not in the 50%. I would have preferred this one. But gold has been going crazy with no retracement, so I took the buy from there. Let's go to the 4 hours. Alright, so another reason I took the buy was that I saw on the 4 hours, I saw this break of structure on the 4 hours. Saw this break of structure. And when I use my fib from here to the high, I saw this entry that is just below the 50% fib, which is the discount area for buys. And this is one of the reasons why I took the buy on that daily FVG. I also got my eyes here, but that's because gold has been moving crazy without giving one entry. So every FVG was just valuable. I didn't consider this. I considered this, and I considered this. Why? Because this was the last break of structure according to the 4 hours. So let's head over to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, we got a break of structure here. We felt clear liquidity here. So that's a valid break. Coming here, this is a resistance area here. If gold can do something like this from here, come here, then break it. If it flips this resistance to support, then you might probably see more downside. Yeah, if gold flips this resistance Sorry. If gold flips this support to resistance, we will probably see more downside on gold. And we have a double top here. So something else I'm looking out for gold is gold has already created this bearish average here. So I'll be checking here if it taps into this FVG and we get rejection, we get a pullback. We might see a pullback that will take out this level. If this FVG gets respected, probably see a pullback that will get this level, that will break this level. Otherwise, there's nothing else to hold gold. If we can flip this FVG, then we are going for a new out on gold. That's all I see on the 4 hours. On the 1 hour, the 1 hour will be this other block. If this other block gets flipped, then we'll come and take out this relatively equal highs. Take out that relatively equal high. But I'm not bearish on gold. I won't be bearish on gold until this low gets taken, this particular low. If this low gets taken, then we should know that the deep pullback has actually started. Because looking at this here, if we go to the daily, looking at this, you'll see that on the daily, this is the last break of structure on the daily. These are the ones that we are calling a break of structure on the lower time frame are just noise here. So when you take your fib and you move from down to up, you will notice that it's just these levels that are in our discount that we should be looking for buy. And then taking that to the 4 hours, you will see that we have this level and then this level and then this level right here. Looking at it, you will notice that the most or the best level you should be looking at is actually this level because we have equal lows here. Let me delete this alert. Still put it back because it's very important to me. We have two relatively equal lows here. So I really love this level because we have liquidity pending there. And then this was the last structural area of the daily. So it's so good. I personally would love gold to do something like this and then come to this level before we see a more high. Yeah, I would love something like this. But if that does not happen, then my buy will be to TP. Might just get something like this, come back here, and then more high. Yeah. So this is what I'm looking out for gold. Let's see the 30 minutes. So for the 30 minutes, it's obvious we need gold to take out this high. If gold breaks above this high, then we are going for a new alt. If gold breaks above this high, then we're good to go. What will I expect? And expect something like this, then like this, and then new alt, then new alt. Here, let's see the 15 minutes. The lower we go, the more clear it gets. So for the 15 minutes, we need this to be taken. And then we also have this other block here that's liquidity. And then we have an inducement here. So gold can literally do something like this. It can come, take this out, tap here, come back, use the other block, and then we get it out here. So these are different scenarios I'm looking at on gold. But I don't have money to waste. I'm not looking for sales at all. The only time I will start looking for sales, like I said, the only time I'll start looking for sales is when this low gets taken. That's when I know that reversal has actually started. And then we can zoom out probably to the daily and then look at where we expect the pullback to come to. So yeah, those are what I'm expecting. Either we get more bites, either we get more bites to the upside to a new what, or this level pushes the price below, uses it as resistance, and then taps into this LVG, to this last structural area. Yeah. So these are the two scenarios. But gold has been running for a while, so you will get massive dump. But I don't think the massive dump will come until the US government resumes duty. Right now, as long as they are shut down, gold will keep rallying. So we should just be positioning for more buys. Like I said, until this low gets taken. That's where gold stands this week. Silent, calculated, and ready to move. Trade with patience, think like liquidity, and remember, gold rewards understanding, not emotions. If you found value in this breakdown, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.